morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, y'all. Wednesday morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Eliza. Thanks for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. Good morning, Mima. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Coffee. Y'all got your warm coffee? It was a little chilly in here this morning. I did some cleaning yesterday evening and rearranged. And thanks for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. Good morning. Good morning. And y'all, I'm getting ready for Friday, y'all. I'm excited for Friday. Good morning, coolest dad. Good morning. Good morning, Barb. Good morning. Good morning. Who's ready to do a handbag today? We're going to do a handbag today. We're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. Good morning, Lori. Got my coffee and ready to learn. Awesome, Miss Lisa. Awesome, awesome. We're going to do an easy handbag. We're going to do an easy handbag. Thanks for the heart, me, Natalie. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Lisa. So yeah, we're going to do an easy handbag. We're going to do an easy handbag. Thank you, Miss Lori. Thank you. And thanks for the heart, me. And anybody wondering, I do have a number on the screen. That is for information on the virtual retreat. We are doing a virtual retreat Friday and Saturday. It's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be an abstract. I'll give some more information about it here afterwards. But if you want some information to register, send a hello to that number. Send a hello to that number. It'll send you back the information on it, guys. But anyways, so good morning, Miss Irie. Good morning, good morning. I did not get your package shipped yesterday. I apologize. So, so today, we are going to be working on a quilted handbag. And I'm thinking we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun because I have some new transfers. But what I'm thinking about doing, so we're going to see, because we're going to use the white blocks. We're going to use the white blocks to put the transfers on. Thanks for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. So we're going to use the white blocks for the transfers. But I'm thinking I have these pretty blocks. So I'm thinking this would be a pretty quilt or pretty quilted handbag. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew a few of these together, and we're going to go, good morning, Miss Fundraiser. How are you? We're going to sew a few of these together. And I'm thinking maybe three rows of them. And then, and I think we're going to do every other one, and we're going to have some fun because, like I said, I got some new ones. And let me show you. Here. Hold on. Somebody wants to say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning, Dylan. How are you? Good morning. You say good morning? Did you tell them good morning? Yeah, I know. They're like, hey, oh, mirror. We need to unmirror you. You're unmirrored. There you go. See, everybody says good morning too, Blazer. Everybody said good morning too. Yeah, I know. I'm still laughing over the Starbucks thing. That is hilarious. You're a barista. Did you know you're a barista? Make me a coffee. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, check my profile. There's a video of him in there as a barista. It's hilarious. So funny. Thank you for the Popeyes. Look, it's Blazer. It was for you. Miss Irie said good morning. Miss Irie says good morning. Yes. She said good morning. Yes. Okay. So let's get going. I want to show y'all the new, I've rearranged. Let me back up this camera because I want y'all to see. Thank you, Miss Irie. Thank you. I want y'all to see what we've done here. So I'm going to back y'all up a little bit. Thank you. I am going to back y'all up a little bit here. So thank you very much, Miss Irie. Thank you. So stop. I see you. So, but what I've done is, let me see if I can. So I've kind of rearranged kind of rearranged here. As you can see, it looks much better. I was trying to get a more open space, in here. So hopefully it works, because we need more space for Friday and Saturday, y'all. Who's excited for Friday and Saturday? I'm excited for Friday and Saturday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Okay, so watch out, dude. No, here. Go play with your thing. I have... Because I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm on this kick of these ladies. Here. We had fun with them the other day. So I'm thinking I want to have some more fun with them. So I'm thinking, yes, right, Jules? I am super excited. We are going to have some fun. I am thinking, because I want to have fun. Because I'm really liking these ladies here. Is there different kinds of batting for, there is different kinds of batting for quilting. There is different kinds of batting. You have your cotton batting, you've got your wool batting, you've got your polyester batting. It's all dependent on what kind of loft you want. The cotton batting lasts longer than the, good morning, Miss Donna. The cotton batting lasts longer than the polyester, I would say. A few years down the road, after you've washed it quite a few times, you're not going to be, the polyester batting doesn't hold up as long as your cotton batting. So, and the cotton batting I use is from Wally World. I actually, if you want information on it, I can let you know, but I buy it by the bolt, and you got to buy it online, because if you buy it online, you get a really good discount on it. So, but that's, and it's cotton. So that's where I get it from. So, and let's see. So anyways, so we're going to have some fun. I'm thinking we're going to have a theme of these ladies today. Because morning coffee, we're the morning coffee people, right? We have coffee. We have our, what do you call it? Thanks for the follow, Sandra. So I'm thinking, so we're going to have a few of these, and I'm thinking this is the theme we're going to be for this quilted handbag, y'all. So I'm thinking. I think those are the only ones I have for the coffee ladies. The other ones are going to Miss Irie. So, okay. Okay. So we're going to put these on the handbag. So I'm thinking I'm almost thinking what we're going to do is, so 4 of those blocks together, I think, because let's see here. I got a charm pack. We have a charm pack here. But I'm thinking, well, I could do 2. So I think I need 2 of these sewed together. So we're going to sew 2 of these together. Got an itch in my throat this morning. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to not use the embroidery machine. We're going to go to sewing. Sneezing. I need to clean my bobbins up. Okay, so I'm going to put a new bobbin in here. We're going to sew when we're going to start sewing. Thank you guys for joining. Like I said, we're going to do a handbag today. So we are going to sew. I'm putting the bobbin in there, and just as a reminder on the bobbin, make sure when you put that bobbin in your machine that when you pull it, it's going counterclockwise. It's going counterclockwise, guys. So I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to tone. I'm going to turn you guys this way. Turn you that way. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So we don't want that one in there. Don't want that one in there. So we're going to take that one out of there. And I'm going to load I think we're just going to load white. Blazer. He's eating my pants. He's like, hey, I'll chew on your pants. So I'm going to load that in there, and then we got to change out that foot. And remember, when you do your foot, you always want to use that screwdriver. You always want to use that screwdriver because you're going to loosen it up. But when you tighten the other foot on here, you want to make sure that you just give it a little cinch. You don't want to wrench that thing. You don't want to wrench it. So you hand tighten it. Then you take your screwdriver and just give it a little cinch. Just a little. Just enough to make it where it doesn't come off. Just enough to make it where it doesn't come off. So now what we're going to do, because we want to add these. We want to add these on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew. I'm trying to decide. You know what? I'm almost thinking 4. Let's sew 4 together. Let's sew 4 of these together, and then we'll center it in there. And then we'll add the other ones around it. And we're going to make it double-sided. So I'm going to grab 4 of these. Grab 4 of these. So I'm grabbing 4 of these charm packs. 4 of these charm packs here. Not 4 of the charm packs, 4 of the pieces out of the charm packs. How about that? So we're going to we're going to stitch right across here. And I have my starters and my stoppers. So I'm going to start that. So I'm going to come across there. And I'm going to, and I need to turn that. Why is that light so light there? We need to turn that light up a little bit. There. The light was really low. Okay, so we're going to do just a 1/4 inch seam down this. Grab the next set. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other side. We'll do one side, then the other side. Okay, so then this one. Give me my scissors. Give me my scissors. Okay. You always want to have your needle down on that when you're doing that. That way, when you just turn it around, it stays there. So. And if I would have turned my iron on, we could have pressed these, but that's all right. We're going to turn it on anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandwich these together. I'm going to charm pack 5. These are 5-inch blocks. 5-inch blocks on these. So then I'm going to take and I'm going to open up the seam. Like I said, if you have your iron on, give it a press. Give it a press. Good morning, Miss Dolly. So then we're going to take and open up this seam. And we're going to line those up. So as you can see, I line these up right there in the center of that. We're going to line that up right there. And I'm going to grab a clip. There's a cat outside. I have feral cats outside, and yeah. Every once in a while they go, "Rrr." So makes it kind of creepy when you first hear it. Anyways, so we're lining up those. You hear it? It's kind of creepy, right? Like, what is that sound? Yeah, it's kind of creepy. So it's outside. It's outside. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. So we're gonna clip this together. We're gonna clip this together. And then we're going to stitch this right along here. And then we're going to go over to the press mat. I was thinking something was wrong with Blazer. No, it was not Blazer. It's not Blazer. It's outside. It's outside. We're liable to hear it again. So he is fine. He's right below my feet here. You want to sew there, Mr. Blazer? Sew this along here. And we're doing pretty much a themed quilted handbag, guys. A themed quilted handbag. Okay, so now we're going to go back over what does Blazer think. He didn't even pay attention to it. Didn't even pay attention to it, guys. So, which is good. So, y'all, you see this? You see this is clean. You see this? Are you guys proud of me? I'm like, hey. It's clean. I'm going to minimize this so we're not looking at that. Minimize this. Look what I did. Did you guys see what I did yesterday? Chat GPT, guys. You see what I did? It was funny. I'm like, oh, hey, that's kind of funny. My daughter-in-law showed me how to do it. She goes, hey, check out these ones. She did hers. And I'm like, that is cool. How'd you do that? Right? Is that not cool? It was kind of fun. Okay. So now what we're going to do, but is this clean space just awesome? I'm in love with the clean space. I should have charged my light. I'm going to plug this in and get it charged so we can have some light. Once it charges, I'll put it back up there. Then I'm going to press these, and then we're going to choose which ones we're going to use. We're going to choose which ones I'm going to use here. Okay. So, like I said, these are Bella Moda. So, but there's 5-inch squares. 5-inch squares. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give this a press. Give this a press. Gunk on the bottom of my iron. Hold on, I'll be right back. I found out that if you use the cleaner that you use cast iron, you clean cast iron skillets with, I am feeling better. Hold on, I'll be right back. And I'll show you what I use. Okay. So cleans it off, y'all. Who has cast iron skillets? If you have cast iron skillets, it works out really well. So just saying. Having the cordless iron kind of helps with that. That way you're not taking a electric cord to the kitchen sink. Like, what are you thinking? I'm not thinking. Nope, leave that cord alone. Talking about electric cords. He's like, hey, guess what? I can grab that. Okay, so now we have this. So now what we're going to do is we want to put one of these in the middle. I've got 3 different ones here. And I'm thinking, I don't know. What do you think? So we have, let me think. So we're going to go 1, because we're going to use 2 of these. We'll use 2 of these. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Which 2, guys? Good morning, Shannon. Good morning. Again, 3, and 2. First 2. So we're definitely using 3. So now it's between 1 and 2. Or where are we at? Yeah, 1, 2. I know, I do too. Any of them. You're thinking this or this one? She kind of matches the other one, huh? So these 2 kind of match. We'll use these 2. Okay. I think we may do a mug rug if we have time with that one, guys. Because I kind of like that one. Okay. So I'm going to center her. In the middle here. Centering her in the middle. I'm going to minimize that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to center her right here. hadn't done any of them on white yet, so I'm thinking the white is going to kind of be cool. Ooh, look at that, guys. Look at that. That is cool. I'm going to give it a little spray. I don't know what is in that stuff, but it smells good. I don't know what's in it, but it smells good. So, okay. And I guess what that spray does, and it works, I have to say, it's a big difference. It actually presses that into the fabric. So, in the Teflon sheet, I think is what this is called, is a Teflon sheet. Y'all, check that out. That was the magic seal. Yes, that was the magic seal. This is going to be cool. So now what we're going to do, I'm thinking, is what we're going to do. We're going to do one side, then we'll stitch together the other side. But what I'm thinking is, because, do we like this fabric? Are these not pretty? So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we'll do 4 down each side. Then we'll do 4 down each side. Okay. So we have 1, 2. We're just throwing together a handbag, y'all. I don't want to use those. I don't want to use those. And then 2 down here. And then I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's different fabric. Go back here. So 1, 2. Da-doom, da-doom. 3, 4. Okay. We'll have one side done. We'll get one side of the handbag done, and then we'll look and make sure that we like it okay. And then we will we'll do the other side. Deal? Deal, deal. So we've sewn together 4 5-inch squares, 4 5-inch squares here. And now, I know, I'm excited. I'm excited. Then now we're going to come over here to the sewing machine. Back to the sewing. I'm kind of liking my space now. I think I got more space. It's weird. Literally all I did is I moved this over here to the other side and that over to the other side, and I gained more space somehow or another. Right? Exactly, Marnie. Exactly. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 squares. So let's do the top and the bottom first. We're going to do the top and the bottom first here. So I'm going to sew these 2 together. And we'll do both top and bottom at the same time. And I'm going to sew these 2 together. Who doesn't need a new handbag? You always need a new handbag, right? Trim that. Trim that. And I'm going to give it a press, guys. I'm going to give it a press. So I'm going to press those seams open right quick. So I'm going to press the seam open. Being the iron's on. Why not, right? Being that iron's on. So we're going to press that open. So that one's pressed open. I'm going to press this sew on open. Maybe. Okay. Okay. So I've pressed the seams open on here. So now we're going to take and we're going to stitch them to the top and bottom. We're going to stitch them to the top and bottom. And we're going to use those clips again, guys. We're going to use those clips. So I'm going to line up that seam right here. Okay. Line it up. And I'm going to clip it. I'm going to clip it right there. That way it stays right there. We want it staying right there. Flip that around. There's that one. And then we're going to clip the other side. Grab another clip here. Grab another clip. So line those seams up. And you always put the flat side. If you're using these little clips, you put the flat side to the back. The flat side is the one that goes across the bottom of your machine. That way it slides. That way it slides. That way. Okay. So now we will go ahead and stitch both sides here. We're just making up a handbag today, guys. Making up a handbag. Okay, so we got that side done. Now we'll go to the other side. And you see how that clip just pulls right off there? It just pulls right off as you're sewing. So line, keep that one lined up. Stitch along. And as you see, that clip, you just pull it like that and it pulls right off there. Pulls right off there. Make sure it's lined up there. Okay, let me give this a press. Give this a press. This is going to be pretty, guys. This is going to be a pretty bag. That is going to be a pretty bag. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So we'll give it a press and then we'll sew the 4 because we need 4 for the side. 4 for the side. And we're going to box those corners on the bottom of the bag. So we'll box the corners on the bottom of the bag. Okay. So here it is pressed. Here it is pressed. I'm kind of liking this, guys. Kind of like this on her phone. Right? Isn't that cute? She's texting me. She's texting me in a hello so she can sign up for the virtual retreat. See that? Just saying. Okay. So let's add. Now we're going to add. So we need 4 for each side. Where'd my other 4? Did I stack my other 4 back in the same? I did, didn't I? I am a knucklehead. So there's that 4. I stacked my other 4 that I got out right back in there. 1. There it is. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sew all 4 of these together. And then we'll press them. I was considering doing a white block in the middle, but I think we're just going to do all these. So there's 1. Make sure you have right sides together when you're stitching these together, guys. Trust me, I've done it. They're like, oh, I've got them all stitched up. Oh, you do not have them all stitched up. The seam rippers became your friend. Yep. What did somebody call it the other day? Somebody called it reverse sewing. We're doing reverse sewing. Hopefully we do not have to do any reverse sewing today. We don't want to do reverse sewing today. So we've got 3 of them. Now we got that 4th one. Those on there. And I'm going to show y'all how I press those seams open. We'll go back to the pressing mat on these because I want you to see, because there's a little trick to pressing the seams open. I learned that doing those X blocks. The X block quilts are a lot of fun. But you got a lot of strips that you got to press open. A lot of strips that you got to press open. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining, guys. If anybody's just now joining, we are working on a quilted handbag. We are working on a quilted handbag, and we're using charms. Thank you, Marnie, for sharing that with me. Good morning, Pearl. Good morning. Blazer. No. He's like, but why? I want to do with something. I want to play with something that I'm not supposed to. I should get my book. Yay, Dolly. Y'all, if you haven't ordered your book, get your book. We're going to start those on Monday. Every Monday, we're going to do a block out of that book. I'm excited because there's a lot of cool blocks in there. There is a lot of cool blocks in there, guys. One more. Remember, right sides together. Right sides together on that block. We'll get this one, and then we'll go to the pressing mat, and I'm going to show you all the trick on the pressing mat. Clips. Clips. Okay, so we're going to come over this way. Okay, are we good right there? I think we're good. Okay, so pressing mat. I'm going to show y'all. Let me see if this is charged enough. We're going to see if this is charged enough. This is charged enough. Yay. There. Is that better? I think that's better. So you take your seams that need where do I get the book? Let me see. Is there one in there? If you send me a message, I can tell you where to get them. If you send me a message, I can tell you where to get it. So you have your seams, and on your seams you have this, and we want to press these open, guys. We want to press these open. So I'm going to show you how. So the easiest way to do that is you take your first seam here. I'm going to move that out of the way over there. So you take your first seam and you just press open right here at the beginning. Right here at the beginning, you do a little, yay, awesome. So you press it open a little bit right here. So you grab your iron. On the top of your iron, you have like an opening here. So you put that little point, and then you kind of just move it back and forth. Just move it back and forth, and what it'll do is it'll press that seam open as you go. It's going to press the seam open as you go. What are you doing? You better stay out of trouble there, dude. Again, you take and open that seam right here just a little bit. Just open the seam up just a little bit. Take the pointed end of your iron. The pointed end of your iron. Hold on, I'll show you. And then you open that up like that. And you just kind of move it back and forth. Just move it back and forth. Again, press that open, put that down, and kind of move it back and forth like that. And then it presses those seams open. Presses your seams open for you. Is the book that's in the orange bag below? Yes, that is it. Yes. But I have it right here. I have it right here. This is the book we're looking for. This is the book we're looking for. So, but I can send you a message. No, I can send you a message where you can get it too. Yay! Awesome! 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 I'm excited for this book because we're going to start on Monday, and we're going to start with the very first pattern in here. We're going to work our way through 100 weeks. 100 weeks, guys. It'll be fun. Quit. No. Hold on. I'm going to give him something to. Okay. Giving him something to. Okay. So again, it is, but send me a message. I can tell you where to get it. Send me a message. I'll tell you where to get it. Yes, it is there. It is there. Try the big A, guys. Try the big A. It's there. Okay. So we have that one. Again, we're going to do this one here. And like I said, you're going to open up that seam. You're just going to open up the one side. The one side, just kind of give it a press like this. Just kind of give it a press. And when you open it up like that, you just take your iron. Take the iron. Take the pointed end of your iron. Push it down, and you're going to just kind of move it back and forth. And when you move it back and forth, it opens up that seam. Opens up that seam. And you don't have to sit there and press that seam open all the way across, because your iron will do the work for you. Your iron will do the work for you. Open up that seam right there. Open up that seam. I think this bag's going to be bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay, because you can put more fabric in it. Okay, so we have our seams pressed open. We have the seams pressed open. Okay, so now we're going to take this, and what we're going to do is we're going to go right sides together, and we're going to line up those seams again. We're going to line up those seams with our handy dandy clips. And remember, when you're lining these up, you want to make sure that you have the flat side down on those clips, because there's a flat side and then there's a round side. Make sure the flat side's down. Clip that one there. I think those white blocks may be a little bit different size. They may not line up right. Oh, well, it's okay. That's what happens when you have packs that are from two different companies. They are trimmed different, but it's okay. Okay, so we're going to flip it around. Okay, here's something outside, guys. We have javelinas here too. We have javelinas. There's they've had bears in the park. We've had there's bobcats. There's mountain lions. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the sewing machine. We're going to stitch these two sides. Good morning, Grace. We're going to stitch these two sides. Okay. So we're going to come back this way. Come. Okay. And I have my starters and stoppers here. You see how those clips just slide right off? If you have it the curved side up, it doesn't work very well. It doesn't work very well on there. So I want to make sure that you have that flat side down. Okay, so we'll go back over the pressing mat. We're going to press these seams open too, and we're going to look and see what one side of the bag looks like. We'll see what one side of that bag looks like. And I think what we're going to do is because we want this quilted, right? We want this quilted because means we want it quilted. I'm thinking we're going to quilt it in the hoop, guys. I think we're going to quilt it in the hoop because we're going to make it look really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Because it won't take too long to quilt just this size. Just this size of a... We'll get both sides done and then we'll add it in there. And what do you guys think about that? You want to quilt it in the hoop? It's either that or we stitch in the ditch. Which guys? I'll let you guys pick. Quilt it in the hoop or stitch in the ditch. Either way works for me. Either way works for me. Good morning from Illinois. Good morning, Barb. Quilt in the hoop. Quilt in the hoop. How about this? Y'all, this is going to be a cool handbag. This is going to be a cool handbag. Hoop. All right. We're doing it in the hoop. We are doing it in the hoop. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the other side. We're going to go ahead and make... I'm excited. I'm excited. This would be a cool quilt. This would be a cool quilt, guys. Whoever said you cannot make a quilt out of just squares, y'all look. You can do a quilt with just squares. So let's go ahead and do that other side. We'll get the other side made. And then we'll start quilting. So we need four of the white blocks. So we need 4 of these white blocks here. We're going to get 4 of the white blocks. We're going to go ahead and do that middle. So come back over this way. Come back over this way. Do the middle one. I'm excited. This is one of those just flying by the seat of your pants. I'm like, okay, yeah, we can make this. Miss Marnie gave me the idea for the terms. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the bag. And I'm like, oh, hey, that works. I could have just sewed that other one. Oh, well. And no, we are not adding a zipper, guys. We are not adding a zipper to this bag. Zippers are not my friend. They're my friend in the hoop. They are not my friend outside the hoop. So I'm going to say no go. I don't want a stressful day today. We're saying no stress day. Okay. We'll put a button. How about a button? Someone asked, how often do you have your machine service? Once a year. Once a year on the service. Other than that, I do it myself once a month. I do it myself once a month. 4 degrees in Ohio, high of 23. Y'all, it was almost 80 degrees here yesterday. 80 degrees. Anybody want some warm weather? Come join in Arizona. It was actually nice. I had the back patio open. Okay. So now, again, we're lining up those seams. Lining up those seams and using the handy dandy clip. Our handy dandy clips. I'm so glad I don't have to poke my fingers. What kind of machine is that? It's a Luminaire 2. Luminaire 2. We're going to burn some summertime. I know. But didn't it feel so good yesterday, Coolest Dad? Was it nice there too? I didn't get a chance to talk to Damon yesterday, so. Well, I think I talked to him. I just didn't ask him about the weather. We were talking about other things. Dude. Oof. Yeah, it was nice. I was like, oh, this is very nice. This is very nice. Okay, so we're going to come back over here. We're going to add that other DTF on here. So I'm going to press open this seam. Press open the seam. That's the nice thing about this iron, guys, is it stays on as long as you're using it. It'll stay on as long as you're using it. As long as I pick it up and use it once, it'll stay on. Okay. There's that one. And we decided on this lady. Because we have the other one. Let me make sure that I'm grabbing the right one. Yeah, I'm grabbing the right one. Okay. I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to center her there. I'm going to press that one down. Really like these ladies. They're cool. And I can either tell you where you can get them or I can get them for you. So let me know either way. I can do the work for you and send them to you. So I'm going to take that off there. Take that off of there. This is going to be cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. These definitely was a good idea, guys. These were definitely a good idea, right? Is there a pattern? No, we're winging this, but I can tell you what it is, Sharon. So what we're doing is we are doing, so these are charms. So we have what, 4 by 4 is 16. So 16 squares. So I've got 4 5-inch squares in the middle, 4 5-inch squares in the middle. And then what we did is we added 2 5 inches on, I'm not mirrored. I'm not mirrored, Abby. Pretty sure I'm not mirrored. No, I am not mirrored. So I have the 4 inches, the 4 5 inches in the middle. Did you print the ladies or are they mailed to you? So what I do is I order them from a place and then which I get a discount from. So, but anyways, they're a phenomenal place. So I can either tell you how to get them or you can get them from me. Either way. So, but anyways, so 16 5-inch squares, 16 5-inch squares. So that is how far we're going right now. So let's go ahead and do the other ones and quit following me. Quit following me. Okay, here we go. Right? Isn't that gorgeous, Abby? I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. So now we need to grab, some more charm packs, y'all. Charm packs. So we're going to grab 2. I'm just going to take that stack over there because we're going to go ahead and sew all those together. Come over here and press it. Oh, you're welcome, Jeanette. You are welcome. I do too. I love the ladies too. I'm thinking it's kind of like us. It's like us in the morning, right? It's like us in the morning. So, okay. So now I'm going to do the 2 for up top, the 2 for down below, and then we'll sew the 4 together also. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the follows. So let's go ahead and stitch these together. So we're going to do 2 for top, 2 for bottom, and then the other ones. So we're going to do all of them all at the same time here. That way we have plenty of time because we're going to quilt. We're going to quilt it in the hoop. And I think I have that daisy print that'll be pretty. I think we'll use that daisy print to quilt it with. So, because it's got some really pretty quilting in there. So we're going to do those 2. So we have 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and then we're going to do, then we need 4 down each side. So we got 1, 2. Go ahead and do both. We're going in fast forward for a minute. That way we can get to the quilting. Yeah, stay there. Stay there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sew 2 more sets together. And then sew 2 of the 2 sets together to make 4. because we need 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and then 4 down each side. I need one more set. One more set. Am I going to get one more set? I'm going to get one more set. Oh. We'll do this too. I almost didn't have enough. I almost didn't have enough. Okay, so trim that off. So then what we'll do is those 2 will be stitched together. And then those 2 will be stitched together. And then these 2 go over there. We'll get them pressed open and then we'll stitch them. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining. I always feel like I'm rhyming. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna press after the fact, guys. Here, we're gonna press after the fact. Oh, I don't want to sew it that way, you knucklehead. I almost sewed it the wrong way. I'm like, that'd been bad. That would have been bad. It's like, hey, yeah, we're gonna press these together. No, we're not. We're gonna sew it this way. I'm gonna sew it this way. So we're going to take this one. So we're doing a quilted handbag. We're getting the squares created. We're doing 2 squares. The squares are 16 5-inch blocks. So 4 by 4. 4 down one side, 4 down the other side, create, am I correct? 16. That's 16, right? 4 times 4 is 16. Now I'm doing math. I'm doing a math lesson this morning, guys. I'm doing a math lesson this morning. The one that gets me is like, this one is 3 3/4. It took me the longest time. I don't know why. So it turns into, so these are 5-inch. So these are 5-inch squares. 5-inch squares that turn into 16. So this is going to be one side of the bag, and then we're going to do, I'm finishing this one, will be the other side of the bag. So we're going to press these seams open. And again, pressing the seams open, guys. Pressing the seams open. You just kind of press down on this one side here. Press down on this one side. Grab the end of the iron that's got like a triangle. Good morning, Miss Nikki. And then you kind of press that open. Press that open there. Do the same thing. Just kind of move it along. That way you don't have to sit there and try and get it all the way open, because the iron does the work for you. The iron will do the work for you. I know I've had people say pressing seams open is really hard. Not if you let the iron do the work for you. If you let the iron do it for you, works out really well. Works out really well. Okay. So open that one up. Open this one up. Okay. So that one, and then we have the top and the bottom. Top and the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to add it. We're going to add all those to this fun lady. Good morning. We are making a handbag, Miss Christy. We are making a handbag. So we have the one side made. And then we will get the other side. Here's the center. Here is the center of it. So 5-inch squares, y'all. 5-inch squares. So what we're going to do now, we are going to line this up. Line this up here. Add your handy dandy clip. Add your handy dandy clip. Flip it over to the other side. Grab the other one that's 2 pieces. Line those up. Add your clip there. And we're going to stitch that down. And then we'll add the 4. Then we'll add the 4, press it open, and then we will quilt it, guys. We will quilt it, and then it'll turn into a bag. This is going to be a bag this morning. I know it is. A hot fight. A hot fight. Turn around this way. And I use these starters and stoppers. Who's started sewing their squares together and it bunches right there at the beginning? And it's like, oh no, quit bunching on me. Quit bunching on me. So these starters and stoppers make it where it doesn't bunch at the beginning and ending of your quilting. So now we have that one. I have a basket full of starters, right? Do you have your backing picked out yet? I do not have the backing picked out, but it's really not going to matter. Well, I'm trying to think. Because if we do it that way, then we don't have to line it. I have an idea. I have an idea for a backing. I have an idea. I have an idea. Open up that seam. Open up that seam. I'll press it after we're done here. I'll press it after we're done here. Sometimes I like to see how many stitches I can get on one starter or stopper. It's kind of fun. It's like, oh, that was a lot of stitches. Error. But once you get so many on there, your machine's like, hey, I think you have enough on there. I think you have enough on there. So now we're going to add. This is going to be a cool bag, guys. I'm excited. Of course, I'm sitting here looking at it. I was like, this would be a really cool quilt too. But I think the hand bag will be nice. The hand bag is going to be nice. Going to be nice. I'm just pressing open the seam here as I stitch, and then we'll press it after the fact. So it should be fine. It should be fine. So now this one is done. Let's get it pressed, and then we will, can you show off your work with a handbag? Oh, you can, yeah, exactly right, Marnie. I like to do bags. I like to do bags. I like to make myself things. I don't do it very often, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's go ahead and press these. We're gonna go ahead and press these open on this, and again, pressing that seam open, guys. Pressing that seam open. Just go to the start of it. Trying to small spaces here, guys. So you go to the start of your where you're opening, and then you just take your iron and move it back and forth. Just take that iron and move it back and forth, and it'll work its way all the way across, keeping that seam open. Keeping that seam open there. Same thing on the other one here. Same thing on the other one. So just get it started. You can just get it started. It'll work its way across. It'll work its way across there. Press that other one. Okay. So now we have two. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so let's look at this. So we have two. So we have, this is going to be one side. This one is going to be one side. Cool. It's cool. And then this is going to be the other side. So again, so it is, so 5, 10, 20. So it's probably 18 by 18. I'm saying approximately 18 by 18 with the 1/4 inches. So is what I'm thinking. So it's going to be a fairly big handbag. That's okay. We always need big handbags, right? Big handbags to carry more fabric, or, you know, whatever you're working on. Whatever you're working on. So now what we need a piece of batting. A piece of batting. And you know what? Y'all, how about this? I'm thinking that's some pretty fabric. That is some pretty fabric. I'm thinking that might work. I'm thinking that it might work. So we're going to take some batting. Some batting. You like it? Kunis. Kunis. Okay, so grab that. Grab this. I'm going to move my coffee out of the way. Take a drink of it first. And I always add extra, but I use those extra pieces. Those extra pieces go on my mug rugs or all kinds of stuff. So we're going to put that there. We're going to trim it. Like I said, I end up, this is all extra that I had when I sandwiched a quilt. So, and yes, I have extra around the outside, but I use that extra. I end up joining it together, using it for a mug rug. There's that one. I'm thinking what we're going to do is sandwich this up. Hot flash. I don't measure a lot of things, guys. As y'all are going to see Friday and Saturday, I don't like patterns. I think you've got to grab more batting. Do you have batting for this for Friday and Saturday? You need batting for Friday and Saturday. Okay, so now we need this. Now we need this. Is that going to be big enough? That is going to be big enough. Pressing my luck there. Pressing my luck there. Pressing my luck. Because if we quilted, then I don't have to add a lining to the bag, right? Isn't that how that works? Isn't that how that works? Then I don't have to add a lining. We may end up having to sew part of that together. That's okay. Take that there. I'm going to iron this right quick. Iron this right quick. You can smell that this is, so this was fabric from my mother-in-law, and she had it in storage that she had given me. She's like, go look through it. Get whatever you want. I'm like, okay. Well, this was a good choice. It's going to go work good. Which one? The one for the transfers? I'll send you the information on it because somebody else had asked me that the other day because I can send you the info on it. Okay. Put that there. I'm going to take that right there. I'm going to take that right here. And I'm not going to spray it, guys. I am not going to spray it. Because if you spray it, then you're unable to pull it tight in the hoop. And then you're unable to pull it tight in the hoop. So, okay. So we're going to have that one sandwiched. Let's go ahead and sandwich the other one. We're just going to get them both sandwiched. That way we're good to go. There's that one. Let's go ahead and do the other one. Go ahead and do the other one here. Pretty sure I'm hoping we may have to sew something together here. May end up having to sew. Let me do it though. That might be big enough. That might be big enough. Let's go ahead and press it because I think we might be okay. I feel like I'm talking to myself this morning, guys. I feel like I must be feeling better. I'm sitting there rambling on. Rambling. Okay. So if I put a lot of that away, and I grab the other piece here, I think we might be okay. Thinking we might be okay here. There's that. Oops. Go up a little. High five, ladies. High five. Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, coolest dad. Okay. There we go. All right. Now you get me. Well, that's good. I'm glad you get me because sometimes I ramble. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to move my coffee cup, take the clips. We're going to put the quilting or the embroidery foot back on here because we're going to quilt this in the hoop. This is going to be a cool bag. This is going to be a cool bag. So let's do this. Oops. That won't go there. I do. Let me say, I think I have a clip on the side. So I'm going to take that off there. Get that off there. Take your handy dandy screwdriver. No lining, but binding to cover the raw edges. Okay. All right. Cool. I think you're right. And we may have to, on the covering, oh, so bind the raw edges. Ooh, what an idea. That's a good idea. I had never done that because I was sitting there trying to figure out, and I'm like, do I get the serger out? Do we bind it? Put that there. And I think we're going to quilt it in white. I don't want it to really stick out because I kind of like in the bag. Kind of like in the bag. Hoop. I need a hoop. I need a hoop. I need a hoop. Thinking. We're going to see. I'm going to see if it'll fit in the big one. We're going to see if it'll fit in the big hoop. Embroidery. I think. No, I don't want fishing hats in there. I don't want the fishing hats. That's a swirls. That's moose. We don't want moose. We don't want a moose. No moose. I think we'll do that one. I think we'll do that one. It's got flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Okay. So what we'll do, so I'm thinking. This is why I add extra to the sides, guys. This is why I add extra to the side. This allows me to go off to the side a little bit. That way we can get as much quilting on here as possible. So, means we have the handy dandy. So I'm going to line it up right there. Line it up. Magnetic hoops. If you haven't tried magnetic hoops, y'all, magnetic hoops are nice. And are you guys okay with white thread, or should we use like a pink? I'm good with whatever you guys, I'll let you guys choose. White thread or pink? White thread or pink? Pink. Pink, white, pink, pink. Okay. We could do a soft pink. How about a soft pink? So we're going to say, okay. Where's my drawer? Are you done playing there, dude? Are you done playing? We could do, where's... I just got some new thread. Well, I don't think this one's going to take away from it either. So this is like a really, really soft pink. It's a really soft pink. I think it'll be okay. That way it just gives it just a little touch. How big is that hoop? So this is a, I think, what, I'm trying to remember how big it is. It's like 18 by, can't remember how big it is. I'll have to measure. I'll get the measure thing out again because it doesn't have the measurements on it. I've had it for so many years that I don't ever remember how big that hoop is. So. Well, it's got to be, because I'm saying this square is like 18 inches. So I'm saying it's like an 18 by, okay, so we're going to start stitching. Something. Oh, might help if I actually thread it, huh? Okay. Oh, stop. What is it doing? Why are you doing that? Oh, hello. See, I haven't ran the machine since I... Hi, Ma. Now I'm going to have to unhoop. Yeah, I know. So what happened is I have a little dresser thing behind here, and it got hit on there. I hadn't run it since I moved everything, so we're going to restart it. Your thread, Dolly, I use it for everything. I use it for everything. But the only thing it's probably not good for is your microwave bowl koozies. Where do you get your quilting designs? Pearl, I get them from all over the place. This one is actually Kimberbell. This is actually Kimberbell on this one. So just as an FYI, if your embroidery hoop, it like hits something or it goes off kilter, the only way to reset it is to turn your machine off, turn it back on, and nice thing about the majority of your machines, it'll just resume back to where it started, so you don't have to reload that again. So we will put this back in here again. Put this back in here again. I'm like, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? So now we'll try this again. We're going to try this again. Okay. Okay. Let's start again. But what it did, it had hit, oops, it hit the side of that little shelf I have behind here, so, and it wouldn't move. And being it wouldn't move, it's like, oh, hey, cough. Why are you breaking threads on me? Why are you breaking threads on me? I hope it's not going to be one of those days. We're not going to have one of those days. Floriani. Floriani is the thread I use. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. Oops. I'm going to try and zoom you in so you can see. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in so you can see a little better too. I think I need to turn that light down some. Hold on, I got to turn the light down just a little bit. It's like, and I think the light pink's okay. It's not taken away from, because you really can't see it a lot. I mean, you'll be able to see the quilting on it, but it's not going to take away from it. It won't take away from it. So I think we'll be okay. You're finishing up bags today, Pearl. Very cool. It's funny that pink is the same color as her slippers and her house coat there. So the DTFs are absolutely washable. You do not want to wash them in hot water, though. It's pretty much the same thing as so it's pretty much the same thing as like my shirt. My shirt is a DTF. So you just got to be careful when you wash it. Just make sure that you don't put it on like a hot dryer or hot water. So. Ah! I have been there, Fran. I have been there. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I don't know. The transfers has opened up a whole new avenue for sewing for me. So I decided to have fun with them. Oh, yeah, the thick quilts, I'll tell you, it'll throw it off. Which long arm do you have, friend? You have a good day too. Thank you for joining. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I had a Kanique 19. Laser, no. No. Okay, so now pull that out. We're going to move this over because we're going to stitch the other side. And this right here is why I add extra to the outsides. This is why I add extras to the outside. That way you have that capability of pooping it there. There. I thought it's going to go off the fabric. It is, but we'll just stop it. We'll stop it when it goes outside of the fabric there. So we will stop it. I think what's going to happen, guys, is we're going to get, I don't know, we'll see how long it takes. This is going to look really cool quilted. So it's going to come over this way. And I'm going to stop it once it hits over here, and we'll fast forward it. You have two options. You could actually put tape down the side and go ahead and stitch it, or you can stop it. We're going to... I'm going to trim that. I'm just going to fast forward the stitching on there. I hear you. Hold on. This may end up a 2-day project, guys. But that's okay. We'll finish it. Did you redo your sewing? I did. I did redo the sewing room. I'll give you a tour here. As soon as this is done, I'll give you a tour and show you. You all have a good day. Thank you. You have a good day too. Thank you for joining. Come join tomorrow. We're going to finish this bag tomorrow, Sharon. We'll finish it tomorrow. Do you use the same thread to sew in a border? I do, Amy. I do use the same thread. The only time I change threads is when I'm sewing like microwave bowl koozies. Because your microwave bowl koozies, you got to use cotton thread. That way, or otherwise it'll melt when you pop it in the microwave. So. Yeah, Amy, I was trying to make more room for this weekend because we're doing that Friday and Saturday. We're doing that virtual retreat, and I wanted to make sure I had enough room to be able to. No, Blazer, no, no. Hold on. No. It's a no-go. No. That's not. No. No. You're going to end up messing my sewing up, dude. Quit. No. I see you. You want to watch the sewing? See, look. You see the sewing go along? You see it? What? See it stitching. Make sure it doesn't do anything. You see that? Yes. Go watch it. I guess he likes to watch sewing, guys. So I'm going to unzoom you guys. Blazer, no. No. There's a piece of rug that is on the floor right there that because I got area rugs in my camper, and he likes to pull up on the one. So no. I guess I could have left that in there. All right. So that off. Take that out. I'm gonna put that back in there. We're gonna look at this one. So here we go, guys. Where are we at? Upside down. We're upside down. We are upside down. Okay, so check this out. What do you think on the quilting? Right? Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning. Right? So I didn't realize how much time it was going to take. But what we'll do is we're going to finish it. Thanks, Cassie. Thanks, Grace. So we'll probably finish it tomorrow, guys. We will have to finish it tomorrow because it is almost 6:30. It is almost 6:30. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and hoop there. They are Kimberbell. They are Kimberbell. Right? I know. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Let's trim it and see what it looks like. I'm going to trim it so we can see what it looks like trimmed. And I'm just going to use scissors. I know, Christy, right? I was thinking, white. I don't know. My light died again. I'll make sure it's charged for tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my coffee. That way I don't get coffee on the bag. So I'm going to trim this out. Almost thinking I raised my, did I raise that? I may lower my cutting table just a little bit. Oh my gosh, guys, y'all. I think this is going to be a cool bag. This is going to be a cool bag. And it's not going to be too big. It's not going to be too big either. It's not going to be as big as I thought. So, right? I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. So, what I'll do this evening is I'll make sure I'll get the other one quilted because we still have this one to get quilted, and then tomorrow we will piece it. So I'll get this one quilted today. And then we'll have both of them quilted, and tomorrow morning we'll get that bag made. We will do the bag tomorrow morning. So because we ran out of time, guys. We still got like 10 more minutes here, but any questions? And again, guys, so this was 5-inch squares from like a charm pack. So I did the 4 in the middle with the white, and then I added 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, and then 4 across each side. So made it 4 by 4, which is 16 squares. So I'm going to, Miss Irie. I'm going to rest today. I promise I will rest today. I will rest. So let me fold. I'm going to just take and put this in here. I'll put this in here. Hey, that is not a chew toy, dude. That is not a chew toy. So we take that there. Dude, no. Okay, there you go. Okay, so today, we're one day closer to that virtual retreat, y'all. One day closer to the virtual retreat. We're doing a virtual retreat on Friday and Saturday. The virtual retreat is abstract. So we're going to be doing abstract. That first day, you're going to learn the process. So the first day, you'll learn how to do a postcard. You're going to learn how to do a gift card. You'll learn how to do a mug rug. You're going to learn how to do a pot holder, a placemat. I want you guys comfortable with abstract. I want you guys comfortable with the abstract. Second day, you're going to do a quilt. That second day, you're going to do a quilt. Puppies love to crew. He wants to be a part of it. He wants to be a part of the sewing. He goes, I want to sew. I want to say hi to everybody. So if you're ever interested in the virtual retreat, text that number. It'll reply back with the information for it. Get signed up, guys. It is close. It's only 2 days away. It will be recorded. It will be recorded. You will have a recording of it. It's going to be on Zoom. So you will have the option. If you want to show me your side of the camera, you can. You do not have to. That is not a requirement at all. But if you'd like to show me and meet face to face, that'd be cool. You have a good day too, Sharon. But if you want information on it, shoot a text, just say hi. It'll reply back with the information on it. So I can put the info. Hold on, let me throw it on this chat right quick. There you go, guys. Over on YT, shoot a text hello to that one. But anyways, we'll be doing that. Tomorrow, we'll go ahead and finish the bag. We'll get the bag. He's going to fall asleep in my arms. Dude, you know you can lay down. I know. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I think I will do a video this morning before work, again, to go over the supplies needed for the virtual retreat. I will do another video that goes... That way you guys are able to go through it and be like, okay, because you get he does. He's a sweetheart. You'll be able to go over the supplies on the video, and then that way you'll be able to see it. And then if you have questions or anything needed, let me know. Because like I said, we're just one day closer. I'm excited. I'm excited. And again, anybody that does do the virtual retreat, 9 to 3, Miss Abby. So 9 o'clock my time. So what is it there? You're 7:20, right? And it should be on the Zoom thing. So. Oh, yours were the weird. I'll be hopping on at 9 o'clock. I will be hopping on at 9 o'clock. Oh, we're the same. Okay. Until time changes, it does that. So, yeah. But yeah, shoot a message. I know. I'm excited, Abby. I am completely excited. We're going to have fun. Yes, we're going to have fun. Yes, we are. How do you join? Shoot a text. Text hello. Text on your phone. Text hello to that number, and it'll send you the information for it. I am too, Miss Irie. I am too. Yes, John. Yes, send a message to that number. John. Or no, I had something else for it. Send me a message on here, John. Because you're not able to join, right? You didn't. Did you sign up yesterday, Jeanette? If you did, I'll go back through and make sure everybody has, yes. Send me a message, John. Jeanette, I will go back in and make sure. I'll probably send it back out to everybody again. John, send me. Can you? I'm following you, right? Am I following you? I'm going to follow you back. Follow back. It won't let me follow you back. If you can send me a message or shoot me a text, you can text that number. I'll reply to it. Okay. Any more questions? Do you guys want to see the items that we'll be doing? I know we have a few new people on here. A few new people. I mean, I think the majority of you guys know what we're doing Friday and Saturday. Like I said, I will go over the supplies needed after this. After I get off live, I'll do a video right quick again of the supplies needed for the virtual retreat. So that way you guys will be able to have those supplies available. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. He's chewing on his toy. Chewing on his toy. Chewing on his toy. Okay, I asked a few questions. What are we saying yes to, Miss Shannon? That's my fault because I asked too many questions. That's my fault. I should give you guys time to answer the questions. So we're going to have a good time. Yes, we are, Miss Ira. We are going to have a blast. Show what we're doing. Okay, I can do that, Shannon. Hold on. Let me grab the stuff. I'll show you what we're doing. Okay. Coming back. Okay. So the first day, good morning, Miss Tammy. You're working Friday, Suzanne. Well, you'll have the recording. You will have the recording. So, are you going to join on Saturday? You're joining Saturday, right? Okay. So that first day, the first day is no. Yes, that so the Pellon batting. I'll send you the information. Send me a message as a reminder. Send me a message as a reminder. Because I'll send you what I get. Okay. So that first day, we're going to learn how to do, we're going to make a card. We're going to do so you'll do like a gift card. And like I said, it's binded, it's quilted, abstract. Okay. You're going to also do a postcard, mug rugs. You're going to make mug rugs. You'll do pot holders. You're going to do pot holders. You'll do a placemat. We're going to do all kinds. Just have some scraps ready, guys. Have some scraps ready because we're going to go abstract that first day. I want y'all comfortable with the process. I want you comfortable with the process on that first day, okay? Second day. And you will be doing a fun quilt. And this is just, there is no pattern. Yours is not going to look like this. Yours is going to look like what yours is doing. So mine is going to be a different theme. Than this one. This one, and this was, I went a step further, actually quilted it in the hoop also, but you're quilting as you go. So you don't have to, it's already quilted. It'll be already quilted. So you're going to learn the process of that second day. You'll have a finished product. So you can do, this is like a 40 by 40. So you can do like a baby quilt size. You can do something just to go on your lap. It's whatever size you want. It's totally up to you. It's your project. It is your project. Okay, John. All right, John, I will help you out. This is totally your project. So it'll work out. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot. And y'all are going to learn how to bind. Binding is easy, y'all. The way I bind is fairly easy on the binding. And I promise you'll like it. Because for the longest time, I didn't bind. My mother binded for me. So, so yeah. I'm going to trim that off. I have threads on there. So, but anyways, so that is what we'll be doing Friday and Saturday. And it's going to be on Zoom. It will not be on here. I will not be posting videos, replay videos on either platform. So I might post some highlights. I will not post any of you guys. So if you guys share yourself on my screen, I will not add any of that on there. I'll just post videos of what we're actually doing. So, and then replays will be available. They will be recorded. Hey, no, leave the rug alone. He's like, but I want the rug. I want the rug. So, anyways, okay. You want to say bye? Okay. He's like, I want to say bye. I know. You're spoiled rotten. He is spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten. So, I know. Spoiled. So, anyways, as soon as I hop off here, I'm going to post another. He is a Pomsky. So, he's actually a Pomeranian and a Husky. He's both. Yeah. He's not going to get much bigger. He's almost as big as he's going to get. He won't get much bigger. So he's going to be tiny. He's going to be tiny. My husband calls him his little fox. Thank you, Shannon. You have a good day too. So again, I'm fixing to hop off here. I will do a video right quick of, yeah, it is. It is definitely going to make him that. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you. So I'm going to post a video right quick of the requirements for the virtual retreat of the supplies you'll need. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Come hang out tomorrow, guys. Let's finish that handbag tomorrow. I'll get all the quilting and everything done on that other side, and then we'll finish making that quilt or that bag tomorrow. So be ready. Be ready. Yep. So all right, y'all have a good day. Thanks, Mima. Thank you, guys.